Festo, what up? Dan Brady, what up? Too tall. Ain't shit, chill. I'm about to cook, man. I'm about to cook. Oh, Eric, you know I'm gonna do that, boy. You know that. You know that. Eric, you were just over there at Lamont channel on up for the what's the name? Up for debate. You just over there, it's crazy. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Daniel Berry, what up? Cop Killer was good. Sean Family, Treasy, Tony Laker fan, what's good? Get the likes up, y'all. Get them likes up. Let's get the likes up, man. We gonna do this. Eric, you seeing it, right? Yo, we got to get the likes up, man. I want to give a shout out to Lamont. I'm gonna fill y'all up what's going on. He had a good show just now, man. Nah, I wasn't feeling Gil Reg. I wasn't, because my thing is this, man. Especially this is my thing. I'm big on this. Let's get the likes up. One thing about me, I'm big on this. When you have certain status, you don't have to do it. You're an NBA player, right? And your thing is, regardless of what, you need to keep it real. Let the YouTubers and they want to be biased or just talk trash. Like Gilbert made a fool out of himself. Gilbert made a fool. And you know why I'd be really mad at Gilbert? For one, everybody know I was a heavy supporter of Gilbert. I mean, I was a Gilbert fan, not like a fan like that, but I was a Gilbert fan. I was a heavy supporter of Gilbert. And even with the Kwame Brown situation, I still feel he was right in that situation, because I don't think that Kwame should have came at Gilbert. Gilbert ain't say nothing bad about him on Vlad joint. And I felt Kwame was doing a little too much. But I supported Gil a lot. But now with the basketball takes, you an NBA player. And I Steven Jackson, I ain't really care too much what he said, because Steven Jackson the other day, he kind of went at Gil. He said the only person he give credit to is Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson. The rest of the people biting. He went in. He was really, they do things for clicks and stuff and for view. You don't have to do that. Like certain people, you don't have, my thing is this, you don't have to do that when you at a certain status. Like you, Gilbert Arenas, you don't have to do what maybe a new channel had to come and they trying to push up subscribers. All you have to do, good basketball talk. That's it. You an NBA player. These people really, there's people that not into basketball. That's like my boy Rez Dog. Rez Dog was in the streets. So now Reg moving around, now he watching it. You know, he learning more. Rez said, you know, he picking more up about the game. And a lot of people now maybe want to get a little more detail in the game. That was the reason why the Kareem and Elder show. That was the main reason with the with the Kareem Elder show to be more educational about the game, because there's more than the game to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my thing, Gilbert, that's why, to be honest, I like to hear with them former players. I like to hear like stories. That's why I like the Quentin Richardson, Darius Miles. Who the toughest matchup? Who's this? Who's that? Because sometimes they get caught up in it. And reason why I said I lost a lot of respect for Gil, because my thing is this: you capping for LeBron right now a lot because you really want LeBron to put you in position. That's the main thing. You looking for something from LeBron because you said it. He said he trying to get LeBron to get him on a thing. He trained LeBron's son, so it's a thing where you pulling for him, which is cool, right? But my thing, when Dreamer Sports asks you who's a better defender between LeBron and Kobe, and he sat there and thought about it, then gonna talk about, Kobe don't chase down blocks. Like, chasing down blocks don't have nothing to do with being a defender. That's a hustle. That means you hustle. And let's say LeBron, let's just say hypothetically speaking, let's say LeBron had 4 chase down blocks a year in 21 years. Let's say he averaged 4 chase down blocks. Chase down blocks don't make you a defender. See, that's my thing. Don't be biased on that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're an NBA. You don't have to do that. Let the YouTubers and people like that. You're an NBA player. People look for you at a certain standard. You at a certain standard, and you supposed to carry it like that. He said, but Kobe, when do Kobe chase down blocks? Chase down blocks is not a defender. Just because a guy gets steals, that don't make you a defender, because Iverson wasn't no good defender, but Iverson gets steals. There's a lot of guys get steals, and they kind of weak defensively. Some people may be good on passing lanes, but that don't make you a defender. Chasing down and blocking somebody's shot, that's more of a hustle move. That's hustling. That's not giving up on the play, and you ran down and chased down the block. And Gilbert normally go on numbers. Now, Dreamers Pro was going at how many more of defensive team Kobe made than LeBron. This is my thing. I don't care if you think, I don't get into who's better. That's my thing. I don't really care. I'm more of a team guy. My thing is I'm team. I never care about individual. I never really don't like it in the who better, because at the end of the day, LeBron is great, Kobe great, Michael Jordan great, Larry Bird great. It's a lot of great players in the NBA, and I appreciate all of them. At the end of the day, I appreciate all them guys who's great, and even everybody in the NBA. I appreciate it because that's something I want to do. So I have a level of respect for everybody in the NBA, but I'm more of a team guy. I don't get into who better between, because it's opinion, and a lot of people don't. When you like somebody, you're not moving off that. You're not moving off that. If you like a person, you kind of married to them. But my thing, and it's bothered me because, like I said, I went with Gilbert, and I was one who, when I did a video one time, I said if I was a franchise and I was an expansion team, y'all heard me say, I would have him on my staff and certain things. But now, when you do that, you turn real basketball people off. You don't have to do that. When it's debates and stuff like that, let the non-basketball people, when you're an NBA player and you come with that, he said, and he thought about it, because Jimmy Pro broke down how he felt that Kobe, Elder, Kobe clearly was a much better defender. Gilbert know that, but then he gonna talk about, but do he chase down blocks? Like, come on, man. Chase down the blocks is a hustle play. That's not a defensive. Yeah, it's in the family of it. But if you're going to say which one is the two, a defender or a hustle play, that chasing down the block is more of a hustle play. That's all it is. But you can't even keep it real on that. And then, like I said, he always goes on strictly on numbers, on everything. And then another thing Gilbert was capping about, he lied and sat there and said, the Cavs said that they wasn't going to pay for nobody. He's lying. And see, this is why, and that's why guys like Elder would have killed them. Because, see, I'm not good at debates, because I get like a little, whatever. Get the likes up, y'all. We got 15 likes. But I'm not good at debates. Cause and I don't like, sometimes I be forgetting shit and sometimes, but I call Elder. I said I know Elder would have fried them. Now this is why I don't like what Gilbert did. Gilbert don't, one thing, this would get me mad. I don't like nobody lie on me. Gilbert sat there, said, Dan Gilbert said that they not paying for nobody. The Cavs ain't have no Cavs did nothing but spend money on guys when they got LeBron. Dan Gilbert never was cheap. That's why Dan Gilbert was mad when LeBron left. He said, I gave LeBron everything he ever wanted. Anything he asked, he took bad contracts. He did everything. They took, go back and look. They took bad they got Shaq. They just was getting anything that he thought felt for LeBron James, he did it. He let his homeboys do whatever he want. LeBron ran that organization. I know it. All people that's on this chat right now know it. Everybody in the NBA know it. Pat Riley, everybody knew that was his thing. He ran that. That was his show. Him, Rich Paul, they ran that shit any which way they want. And for Gilbert to lie and say Dan Gilbert was like, I ain't paying for no free agents. I'm not doing it. And you lying on that, man. For one, they didn't have cap space. And then Gilbert lying, talk about, anybody could have went, because a lot of teams. How about Joe Johnson and who he said? What about Joe Johnson and I think he said Bosh, one of them. They could have teamed up, said, come on, let's go here. Let's go there. A lot of teams ain't have no 2 max cap space. So that's another thing he was capping about. That's another thing Gilbert was capping about. He said, a lot of teams could have been like, that's why LeBron had to do what he had to do, because a lot of people was could have been like, come on, us 2 go over here, us 3 go over there. That's not true. Because a lot of people ain't have cap space. Cleveland ain't have cap space for one other player. And a lot of teams didn't have that. That's what everybody knew. Miami was the only team that had it where they could have got 2. Chicago didn't have a full thing. Chicago was nowhere near that. That's why I was saying Chicago, Dwayne Wade said they couldn't go. They had what's the name already? They couldn't do 2 full max players. Miami had it. Miami was the only team had the ability to do it. He like, they all could have just went to the Knicks. And he capping on that, because that year the Knicks had cap space for Amari. Melo came the following year. Melo ain't come the same year Stoudemire came. See, that's what he's not telling you. Mari Stoudemire came that summer. Melo came afterwards. So my thing is, if you're going to tell it and you're going to do it, be fair about it. That's all I'm saying. Be fair about it. You know what I mean? Because I think I don't really care about who's best between this play. Because I always been a team player. That's why I took offense to when people was clowning Dylan Brooks. And I was saying little things like that helps. Because if I'm an NBA player and I see my teammate going that's like right now, you see somebody LeBron is supposed to be the baddest thing in the NBA, and somebody going at him like that getting me charged. I'm riding with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding, even as an organization, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, Gilbert knows this stuff, and instead of I think it is a responsibility. See, Gilbert got a lot of immatureness in him. He probably say he don't have, but you do have responsibility. You're an NBA player because you're gonna have a lot of people believe in you. Because I've seen a lot of people think that he was doing this and that in the chat. He was just blowing a bunch of hot air. He's blowing a bunch of hot air. Just like he said, you can't say this because the GOAT, nobody had a GOAT. Nobody talked about that type stuff back then. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talked about who was the best. It's about teams. The Celtics, Lakers, Sixers. Nobody cared about who was the best. It's Kareem the best. If they didn't, yes, he right. That shit started later on. I'm 10 years older than Gilbert, and Gilbert talked like he was there. He read one article and try to make that law. That's not true. Elder, do you remember? Because Elder is my age. Elder, do you remember anybody saying nobody? It was no big deal about Michael. When Michael Jordan came to the league, he was like, they were saying he's great, but nobody really went in. He's the best ever. Nobody cared about that. Back then, it was team driven. They start like afterwards. They start who's the best in GOAT and stuff. Nobody cared about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cared about that shit. It was about team. That shit came afterwards. So he sit there, oh yeah, but this nobody cared about that, Gil. And Gil talking, he read one article because the article said Michael Jordan, the best player in the NBA. That was not no talking point back in the days. That was not no talking points back in the days. Yeah. Look at Elder said it never was GOAT talk back in the days. Never. And Gilbert talking. That's why I said Dreamers Pro. I don't know how old he is, but he didn't do too much of a good job representing himself. Because when Gilbert said that, Gilbert was like, yo, yeah, it's an article here saying Michael Jordan is the best back in 1989. That was one person opinion. Had that said Michael Jordan the best in 89. So you can't count rings. Rings didn't count because Jordan didn't have rings in 89. So why did that debunk the argument about LeBron with the he ain't have no championships going to Miami Heat? It was no GOAT talk back in the days. It was none. I lived in that era. Elder lived in that era. You know what I'm saying? Elder lived in that era. We never talked about, oh, who's the best. We went out, we was like the Celtics, Lakers. Of course, we had talked about Magic, Kareem, you know, this, that, and oh, this player, my team better than your team. We got this player. Like, it was always a team thing. Now, in today's, everything is branding. You know what I'm saying? Everything is branding. You know what I'm saying? Everything is now, it's about me, individual. Oh, players now, they brand everything. Oh, my brand this, my brand that. Everything is about their brand. Today's players, everything's about their brand. They don't give a shit about the team. Look at Zion. Zion barely can walk. And he's worrying about his brand. The Zion brand. My brand is too big for New Orleans. I need to be in a big city. Zion Williams can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. He talk about his brand. See, that's the difference. That's why a lot of times these teams, it's no competitiveness. These guys don't got a competitive bone. You got analysts saying they going at Dylan Brooks. They mad at him because he want to compete. I don't care if regular people say it, but I feel athletes should never say it. Basketball is competitive sport. It's competitive. Why should I sit there? Look how I'm a Laker fan. I go at the Clippers every chance I get. I go at the Celtics every chance they get. I give them credit here and there, but I don't be, oh my God, this, that. I give them credit every now and then. Yeah, Richard Sherman went in on Brooks. Like, and it's mind blowing because you an athlete. You never supposed to idolize your opponent like that. And Keyshawn talk about Keyshawn Johnson. Oh, see, if I'm Dylan Brooks and teammates, you got to be very, very careful dealing with a guy like LeBron because LeBron can buy your team and then cut you. Well, he could cut him then. Dylan Brooks will get back on another team. Dylan Brooks will get right back on another team. Like, it gets to the point where it gets sickening. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? And this is not because somebody may come thinking, thinking this is LeBron bashing. I'm not bashing LeBron. I'm talking about Gilbert Arenas, how idiot and stupid he sounds. He sounds crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Even like how? Like, and the reason why I'm pissed off because I was supporting Gilbert like crazy. So now I'll be quick to, I am saying I'm eating crow now. Because I said, no, Gilbert's smart. Gilbert, no, I should be supporting. Now I'm like, he's a fool. Like, you doing that much, that's why I said, I don't care if my subscribers go like this. Do. It can go slow like it goes. I'm never going to sit there and because I can have wild takes. I could do a bunch of shorts, say a whole bunch of crazy shit. A whole bunch of crazy shit on my shorts and build the channel up. But I refuse to do it. That's one thing. At the end of the day, my goal is when somebody new to the channel and they just get on the Kareem report, I want them, they want to click back any video. 6 or 7 months down the road and they click on it, you're going to see some consistency. You're going to see some consistency. You're not going to see me just talking a whole bunch of bullshit. You're going to be like, all right, he consistent. I'm not. That's one thing I'm not sacrificing. That's one thing I'm not. My channel could just go slow all it want. I'm not going to do saying things for no clickbaits and things like that. I don't, because basketball is a beautiful sport, man. Beautiful sport. And then you got people every day want to learn the game and want to talk the game. You know how many times people came to Elder, people came to me, yo, you guys really, really helped me, you know. You hear guys now talk about cap. Nobody used to talk about cap space and that trade don't work under the CBA rules and different things. People be real delicate now when they talking trades. Gilbert sat there and made it look like every team could have been like, okay, oh, Joe Johnson, okay, me and who else he said the free agent? I forgot. It's like a lot of guys that free. Me, come on, Rudy Gay, come on, me and you, let's go over here. Okay, this player, Kareem and Steve Nash, come on, yo, we gonna go play over here. It wasn't like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. And the thing is, when you don't got people that don't know the game, they gonna feed for it because he's an NBA player. So they're gonna think what he's saying is screw, but he was wrong every which way he had it. For him to sit there and say, and then what I don't like, another thing I don't like what Gilbert Arenas do, for him to be an NBA player, he's so dismissive to role players and team. That, to me, that's a smack in the face. Like, he only, if you're not a guy that dropping 20 a game, he call you bum. So if I'm a teammate of his, if I'm guys like Brendan Haywood, Kwame Browns, the who else played with them? Deshaun Stevensons. If I'm them players, the Andre Blatch, the JaVale McGee's, all the guys on Washington team, I'll be thinking he probably think I was a bum. I'll be thinking, yo, he must really think I'm a bum. Because he gives no credit to those, everything 20, 20, 25, 25. Like, boy, you know it's more than basketball than that. He don't even care he talks like a guy just woke up and just start watching basketball. He don't give he's very disrespectful to the players in the past. Some of that could be he trying to clickbait. You know what I'm saying? And then to role players, he's very disrespectful to role players. NBA players don't talk like that. They don't talk like that. You was in the NBA, bro. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. And one thing about me is fair is right, is right, wrong is wrong. Some shit you just don't do, man. You, especially when you at a certain level, is certain way you need to conduct yourself. This like me and the guys, somebody called me last night, and they was like, yo, Doc, you seen, because everybody know I'm from Harlem and Cam from around my way, right? So they was like, yo, that shit was funny. Yo, you seen, they sent me the video. I already seen it already. The shit with Cam and Joe Smith's wife. And I'm like, it's nothing funny about that shit. Cam is an established rapper. He's an established rapper. He made millions of dollars. He had started Dipset Records. He did good things in the music business. You don't do that. Let guys who trying to come up do that. You disrespected that man's wife. That's that man's wife. Regardless, I don't care how freaky she is. You don't be on national TV and sit there and say, "Oh, your titties looking good," and trying to assault him that this man ain't getting no money no more. You don't do that. That shit was whack. Like I said, it's about right is right, wrong is wrong. When a YouTuber come on there and get behind their phone and do this, it's like, yo, you have to. People don't realize you can't do what everybody do. Gilbert Arenas can't do what everybody do. Cameron can't do what everybody do. It's a certain standard, and even with age, somebody that's 40 years old, you can't do or say some stuff a 20-year-old can do. You can't do that. Everything ain't for everybody. You supposed to you 40 something years old and you sitting there talk about this man wife and being disrespectful to that man wife like that. And see, the thing is, nobody calling it out, no other NBA player and none of that, because they're not gonna do that. But that was disrespectful, and when people came last, said, "Yo, what's funny about that?" People's like, "Yeah, but Doc, he should have." This is somebody told me, "Yeah, but he should have known that what he was marrying. He knew she was a porn star. Just because a woman is a porn star, that don't mean she would be a bad wife. See, that's another thing I want to get into that. Because she was a porn star, right? That's like right now, let's say a girl's a porn star for 15 years, right? And I meet her today or tomorrow. And let's say she had no guidance. She tried to get her money, whatever it is. She probably had no family. She probably had no structure in her life, right? And she's a porn star, right? Let's get the likes up. Come on, man. We got 26 likes. And she meet a man, and a man, a knowledgeable man, a strong man. Eldo always talk about strong men. Let's say a strong man can do it. If you strong and you got values, morals, and you just a man in general, she doing that, but she probably don't want to do it no more. You know, she was doing that to get her money up when she was in her 20s. Now she's older. You meet her, and she's a good woman to you. Cook for you, clean for you. A real good woman. A good woman, right? That don't mean she out here fucking dudes and stuff like that. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. This is why I tell people, when people say, oh, this girl, she a freak, when they call certain girls freaks, you have to judge a girl when they're in a relationship. Because if she's not in a relationship and she want to have sex with 3 or 4 different dudes, this dude on Monday, this dude on Wednesday, another dude on Friday, if she do that, yeah, she shouldn't be doing it. Nobody would prefer to have a girl like that, but that don't mean she's that don't mean she a freak. I mean, that don't mean she no good, because now she may be in a relationship and she may be all 100 with the dude. She may be a real good woman and might not cheat or do nothing. You got to judge somebody when they're in relationships. A girl giving their thing up, they can't probably find the right man. Hey, you know, shit happens. But everybody, it's a responsibility, man. It's a responsibility. Gilbert, you can't do things like, that's why a lot of the old timers hate him. You know what I mean? And you don't have to do it. You got a good show. You on a panel. That's like right now, when me and Elder goes on and go live, right? And not just me and Elder, a lot of other guys on my channel. Whoever come up on the channel, we just talk good basketball. We get 200 people on our live, different things like that. That's good. Sometimes 300. Gilbert played in the NBA. Then you got Kenya Martin played in the NBA. Brandon Jennings played in the NBA. Rashad McCants, and then a WNBA girl. Y'all don't have to do that. You don't have to do clout chasing stuff, being disrespectful. I don't like disrespectful people. I don't like it. Because you know why I don't like it? This is why I don't like it. I don't like disrespectful people because when shit happened to them, you be the bad guy. You be the bad guy. And I don't like it because I got blamed for it. I got blamed for it. Somebody got disrespectful to me and shit happened and it got turned on me. It got turned on me. It got turned on me. But you were disrespectful. But now when shit happens, oh well, well, you shouldn't woo 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 woo. Oh man, I feel bad. Boom 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 boom. Tucking tails and shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. When you be disrespectful, shit happens. You can't tell nobody how to react after that. You cannot tell nobody how to react when you're disrespectful to them. Like I said, I don't like it because this man, Joe Smith, number one, he's fucked up and he's broke. He ain't getting no money. So his pride and shit hurt already. And then you disrespecting that man? Oh, like the money, you calling him out money-wise, and then got his chick up there. Like anything happen, like when nigga want to come see you and do whatever, you got to hold that. You got to hold that. You got to hold it. You got to hold it. Because when you're disrespectful, you can't tell nobody how to react. You can't. If somebody want to come with that thing, and they feel it's that level, you disrespect them and humiliate them, and they come that thing, it is what it is. If they want to come with 3 or 4 niggas and bat stuff up and disrespect put it on camera, stomp you out and whatever. You can't. Then it's like, oh, but you can't. You ain't had to do. You can't do that. You can't do that. See, that's the problem. That's why I never get disrespectful. I never get disrespectful. And that's why when this like when Dream was pro, he was on Lamont channel, right? And somebody was talking crazy. And he's like, Lamont was like, yo, I'm glad you pulled up. I'm glad you pulled. He said, yeah, I got no problem pulling up. You know, but that dude there who being disrespectful in the comment section, I never pull up on his channel calling me out my name being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Why disrespect somebody? Why? The one thing I ain't on here to disrespect nobody, because stuff comes with that. Stuff come with that. And you can't tell nobody how to carry it. You cannot tell nobody how to carry it. Everybody's disrespectful level is different. When they come, however they come, don't tuck your tail, but oh, it wasn't that serious or this, that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I mean? That's why I don't get into sports debate. I know I get mad, and I don't do the back and forth arguing like that. I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like I said, it's a responsibility we have, man. It's a responsibility. Me being older, it's a responsibility me automatically because my age to a younger dude. I got to lead by example. Whoever. You guys, if y'all 35, you got to lead by to the young boys. That's what it's about. We got kids. You see your son acting up, you way in West Bubblefuck, and somebody pull your son to the side and check him like, yo, you don't do that. You will want that. You will want that. Gilbert Arenas has a responsibility to the people who's watching the show. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do you really mean that? That's why I would want to ask Gilbert, if I ever get in contact with him, do you really mean a lot of stuff you're saying, but you very disrespectful to role players and everybody, and no one player winning the game. You won nothing when you played, nothing. Them guys had to set picks for you to get open a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? People in the comment section, like I said, dude, well, I know who it is. I ain't gonna call his name, but he was disrespectful. He always do that. Disrespectful to him. Dreams post, I ain't coming on your show. You calling out my name. You calling me out my name. I ain't coming on your show. Fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. It gets crazy. And then, like I said, it's a responsibility. It's nothing wrong with it. Everybody, my mother knew I'm a Brandon Ingram fan. I had to sit there and say, yo, Tatum got him. I'm not married to none of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not married. I will sit there if I'm wrong or somebody prove me wrong. I'm saying, hey, I was wrong. I was wrong about Tim Duncan. I was wrong about Tim Duncan. I didn't see that. I ain't see that with Tim Duncan. I was wrong. So people who know me and who I used to go back and forth with over Tim Duncan, I was wrong. I ain't see Tim Duncan like that. I saw Tim Duncan. I say he's going to be a dude scoring 16 points, 10, 12 rebounds. He can good rebound, good shot blocker. I ain't see that. I ain't see all that. I ain't see all that bag he had. I ain't think he's going to be that guy like that. And I didn't think he had the heart like that. That's another thing. I said he's soft. I said he's going to block shots. He's going to rebound. He'll get you 16 points, 10, 12 rebounds. He's going to block some shots. He's going to be good. I always say he's going to be good, but I didn't see that with Tim Duncan. I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that. So I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's some stuff, a lot of stuff I do know. But that was good. But the thing is, like I said, and that's why Steven Jackson said what he said. Steven Jackson said, yo, you doing your show, you clickbaiting and stuff. Like, you don't need to do that. You gotta, I ain't gonna lie, I watch Gilbert Arenas show every day because I love like old basketball stories. They start saying little things. I like that. But Gilbert, his thing is, Gilbert ain't ruffling no feathers when it comes to star players. He's not. He sided with James Harden on every which way, and everybody, Kenyon Martin. Nah, James Harden is wrong. James Harden is James Harden that. Gilbert Arenas sided with him. Why? He's out in LA, and people still look, they want to be cool, don't want to ruffle no feathers, But a role player, he wouldn't have no problem calling them out. He has no Gilbert don't have no problem. Gilbert, if you leave up to Gilbert, everybody in NBA bums. If you ain't a certain player, you look at he this, he this, he Bucky this. He don't give them other ancillary guys no credit. He don't do that. But certain guys do. Guys like Vanderbilt and stuff means nothing to Gilbert Arenas. Guys like Taurean Prince means nothing to Gilbert Arenas. Nothing. Guys like D'Anthony Melton, the stuff he do, a sound defender, a smart player. He can, he's a real good player, D'Anthony Melton from the Sixers. They mean nothing to Gilbert. But you in the NBA, and so the way you talk, so now you like, if I'm playing the Wizards, like, you think I'm a bum. If you ain't though, and all he look at numbers. First thing, scoring. It's more to that. And every 20 is not 20. Some people don't have no real impact. Like you see Tyrese Maxey, he impact. You could score, my 20 and your 20 could be totally different, man. It's when is you scoring, how you scoring, how you getting it. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. He not looking at, and he don't teach you nothing. But like I said, I watch the show. I just like basketball, but I love good basketball talk. I ain't gonna lie. When it start, that gets to me when people start that crazy stuff. Like when he was saying today, like it's okay. Okay, you trained LeBron's son. You really want LeBron to do you a favor, but you can forget about being on an NBA team. The Wizards, you was God with the Wizards. They not even gonna bring you up. You know why the Wizards ain't gonna? Because you got these crazy takes, and they don't trust you. They don't trust you. See, Brandon Jennings, he said he going all Milwaukee Bucks game free. They sell his merchandise out of it. They got a little more respect for him. And and Gilbert did way more for Washington than Brandon did for what's his name. It's the way you conduct yourself. So LeBron, give up with it. LeBron would never get you on the Laker team. LeBron juice ain't like that. You want something from LeBron. That's why you doing overly thing. You're right, Elder. He definitely downplay winning. He definitely downplay winning. He definitely downplayed. And then you competed with LeBron, losing. LeBron and him beat you 3 straight years. Like, I like that. Yo, you doing too much. And you were the star player. You were the best player in your team. LeBron, the best player in Cleveland. Like, there's no way. This is why and he quick to always want to talk about, back in the days, he had no left. I'm going to stop it. Clyde Drexler, he couldn't go left. Like, you real dismissive Clyde Drexler eat you alive. Clyde Drexler will dog these players, and he played today. If Clyde Drexler played in today's NBA, he will destroy these guys. He had no left. He had this. Like, Gilbert, he say these things, right? And my thing is this. I'm not saying he's supposed to hate LeBron. You can like LeBron all you want. But LeBron beat you 3 or 4 straight years. Y'all battling with these guys. One thing about the Lakers and Celtics, is respect among the Lakers and Celtics, but they still go like this to each other. To this day. They ain't overly riding. You hear Michael Cooper, they talk. He's like, yo, man, but I want the that's how they carrying it. That's how they carry it. Somebody you competing against, you can respect them. No, you're a beast. You can respect LeBron. LeBron is a great player. You can respect him, but you're doing a little too much. You battle against him. You doing too much. That's the guy stop you from getting the way you want to get to. That's what I don't get. Damn, I wish I was 6'7". If I would ever been, I would have been one of them guys, man. I go hard. This YouTube thing is not a competitive thing. It's not. This YouTube thing is family. You know, a lot of you guys, we all on the same channel. We support each other. Boom, boom, boom. It's not a competitive thing. But if YouTube was a competitive thing, y'all see a whole nother side of me. If YouTube was a competitive thing, you'll see a whole nother side of me. I'll be going at all these dudes next. all they next, and I would be going hard on here and going live all day and doing all type shit, and I would really go in. I'll be half the time I'm tired. I'm sleepy half of the time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have that energy all the time. But that's when it's time for me to compete, I'm gonna compete. This not. This not that. It's not that. Yeah, you're right. He said Gilbert just love to piss people off. You're right. But my thing is, people don't realize it's a responsibility though. And he think it's good, but he hurting himself because Gilbert want the he said my boy Schmidt said Kareem Ron on test of the internet. I go to stand if needed. You already know, bro. I will go in the stands if needed. Hey, yo, Reg is funny as hell. But yo, but Reg is funny. Hey, yo, but it's a responsibility, man. It is to me. I don't know. Maybe y'all don't look. Some people don't look at things like I do, but it is. It is. And reason how I know it is because so many people came to Elder and so many people came to me. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's a lot of stuff. People want to know the game. People want to know the game. If I got some insight, why not share it? I've been around many NBA players, people in the front office and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy works in the NBA. And it's crazy. I ain't supposed to be saying this, but Elder called that shit. I think I told Elder, and I ain't gonna make a big. See, I got my channel is small, but my Elder said, and this is true. My homeboy said the same thing. Elder said the NBA, them guys, they can't wait till LeBron and them Wave leave. They cannot wait, and that's true. Elder called that shit. Elder said, I don't know if you guys remember, but Elder said, and the reason why I ain't gonna say too much about it, because I got insight, and he's 100% right. Elder said that they can't, the NBA can't wait for them guys, because now them guys, the game gonna be all right. They already see the game global. They got their contracts already, all in these different countries and stuff like that. They can't wait for some of them guys, the LeBron and Kevin Durant and the Hardens and that group of guys. They can't wait till they leave. They cannot wait till they leave. Yo, when bro told, I said, your Elder's a fucking genius. Bro told me this, and he works in. I ain't gonna keep saying too much about it because some stuff I don't supposed to be really going too much in about it, but that's true. But you know what? If I say this, a bunch of people say, no, the NBA need LeBron. Oh, no, they want no, they don't. They can't wait. When they leave, watch how things, you already see they start implementing a lot of things now. Look how they implement things, these gameplay, Kawhi, and all these. They can't wait for them guys to leave. They building up these young guys and stuff now. You see what I'm saying? They building them up. That's why they so mad at John Morant, because John Morant was supposed to be that next guy. That's why they set example out of John Morant. They got the Lukas, the Jokic. They already, look how they pumping it, the Giannis. They want Kevin Durant, because them guys, all they crying from this team, that team, they going back and forth to LeBron, Kawhi, Harden. All that group of guys, they want them gone, man. They want them gone. Elder said that like 2 years ago, man. It was like last year. And homie, just I have conversation every day about basketball. They want them guys gone. The Kyrie Irvings and them, they want them out of there. Yeah, Anthony Edwards. Look at the guys now, the Tatums. They don't want all. That's the NBA now is pumping them guys there, pumping them, the Giannis, the Lukas, Zion, Victor, Zion is his own way. Yo, Ranch is so funny. Hey, yo, y'all bugging, man. Let's get the likes up, man. We should at least be at 50 likes, man. We should at least be at 50 likes, man. Hey, yo, he said pocket pool. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, don't start me laughing. Shea Gildress. Hey, yo, I'm telling you, man. Hey, Elder, do you think the NBA gonna be in good shape in the next when them guys going, Elder? Do you think the NBA gonna be in good shape when them guys leave? I would love. Man would say he needs some. He needs some, man. Yeah, I got it, man. Tell him to holler at Reg, man. Tell him to holler at Reg. Yup. See what Elder said? Elder said NBA has a tons of young talent. Hell yeah. And Elder called that shit. Elder said that shit like he said, and I remember Elder cut backlash. They was like, "You crazy, LeBron." Him and Loyalty. Loyalty's like, he bring you bugging. I remember that conversation like yesterday. I remember, and when homie said that, they can't wait. They called it too much problem. Hard, and then them guys there. NBA want to go a certain way, man. All that trading teams, that subliminal, the passive aggressive stuff. They not with that. They want, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a lot of young talent out there that's marketable. It's a lot of young talent, but they don't want that start the management. Oh, this and that. Oh, I'm ready to leave. Soon when they get their contracts, oh, I'm ready to leave. Oh, I'm ready to leave now. Yo, I want to get traded. Like, fam, you've been in the league 3 years. How you thought you was going to win like Donovan Mitchell? Y'all going to second round every year, and you went to no better place. You with the Utah Jazz, y'all going to second round every year. They paid you, but you still want to leave. And then you want to go to you. Donovan Mitchell be another Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony did all that going to Western Conference Finals, and they had a good team. They had a fucking good team to go to a worse team in New York. That's the mindset. That's the mindset. You want to leave for what? Why you want to go to the Knicks? For what? Why you want to go to the Knicks? They had a good team, the Denver Nuggets. You want to do you Carmelo is being a follower, all that. If Carmelo Anthony stayed with Denver for a long time, I'm pretty sure they probably went to the finals one. And then even if they didn't go to the finals, I'm pretty sure number one, they definitely would have retired his number. Joker got that number now. I'm so sad. Carmelo Anthony would have been looked upon in a whole different light, man. He would have been looked upon a whole different light. People is followers. All Carmelo did was being a follower. He followed for no reason. You want to leave Denver Nuggets for what? Y'all got a good team over there already. You got a good team. You want to leave and go to the Knicks. You want to leave them to go to a team that you better than right now. That ain't never make no sense. Then you know on a trade, you're gonna lose players. I never understood that move there. I never understood that. They brand. Oh, I'm Carmelo Anthony. My brand. See, that's that era, that branding. My brand too big for Denver. I need to be in the big market. You went to New York, did nothing. Knicks was hot mess for many years. Y'all may have one good year. One good year y'all had all them years he been there. You did that for nothing. You did all that for nothing. You right, Manimal? Right. See, the thing is, these guys, that's why the NBA wants them guys gone. They want them guys gone because them guys, they not telling the whole story. They get their money, oh, I want to leave. I want to go here. The big market, I want to play this. And it'd be no reason. Denver every year was getting players, trying to win. Denver trying to win. They had a nice payroll. They trying. You had Kobe, you had days in the West. That West was crazy. That West was really dangerous back then, man. And they still went to the conference final. They had a good team. They trying. The only reason I respect the guy they want to leave, more so if you on a team and they ain't trying to do nothing. Denver, they try. Okay. They traded for Iverson. Then no. We got to get rid of Iverson. We got to get Bullups. They seen, okay, Iverson, Carmelo, boom, boom. Yeah, Iverson dropping 25. Melo dropped 25. But you know what, though? Melo need to be with a more of a stationary point guard. Let's get Chauncey Billups, Andre Miller. They J.R. Smith, Kenya Martin, Marcus Camby, Nene. They moving. They trying. But Carmelo Anthony followed and did nothing. And now he's really not celebrated on no teams. He's not like you look at him like he's a monster in Denver, but you ain't even gonna get your jersey retired. And then the Knicks, you get your jersey, they may retire it, but at the end of the day, you ain't really do nothing. You ain't do Ty Lawson, yeah. You ain't do nothing. A lot of these guys is followers, man. Followers. And they talk their brand. It's not about team. My brand. I'm too big for Denver. I want to go. You want to go to a team. I respect it more. You want to go to the number one team. You want to go to a team that y'all way better than. That ain't make no sense. And Denver got a lot of players in that trade. Knowing they're going to get a lot in that trade, then you have to know who your general manager is, knowing he ain't going to take no cupcakes. You know he's not taking no cupcakes. You know that. You know, okay, he's a smart guy. He gonna empty the bank. He gonna empty the clip out in New York. Who I'm playing with? Stoudemire? Carmelo got hoodwinked, man. Carmelo Anthony got hoodwinked. That's all. He followed and wanted to be down what's trending. The new trending thing is, let's get up out of here. Let's go. Let's move. And then people were sitting there saying, oh, Melo should leave Denver. Wow. It's only going to be one team going to win a championship each year. Everybody not going to win no championship. Just because you don't win a championship, that don't mean you have to run off and trade. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Yeah, they had a good team. They definitely gave the Lakers a run for their money. They had a good team. They was balanced, had good size. They had some real good players. They was deep. They had a good coach. They had everything. You just ran against a great player in Kobe Bryant. That's all that is. It ain't nothing short, and that ain't like it was nothing went wrong. That's what's wrong with these players. They follow. That's why I said for certain people, you have a responsibility. That's always go back to responsibility. I'm older and I'd see a young guy, I'm keep it real with him. You older, you keep it real with the young guy. You got more knowledge about something, you got to keep it real. He said, what big free agents could have Nuggets gotten? Big market teams got more of an advantage than small market teams. Bro, yeah, everybody know big market teams got more things than small market team. But guess what, bro? They had a good team already. They ain't need no big name players. See, but let me tell you, this is why I'm gonna knock that down what you saying. I'm gonna name the big market teams. Lakers, Los Angeles, Lakers, right? New York, Philadelphia, kind of like a solid market. Who else? Celtics, like market side. Let's forget that. Who won the championship last year? Nuggets. Who won before that? Let's just say the last 5 years. One really big market team won, and that's the Lakers. Golden State market growing years in California, but that's Northern California, and they got big. But before then, they was looked at as a small market team. Before Steph and them came, Denver won, Toronto won, and Milwaukee won. Denver, Toronto, Milwaukee won. Denver, Toronto, Milwaukee won. And then Golden State won, but like I said, they was looked at as a small market team until they started winning. Yeah, it's a big mark, but what I'm saying is they was looked at as like a small market team, meaning nobody want to play there. He said, "Who wants to play in Denver?" So that's what's wrong with these guys. That's what's wrong with a lot of these players, and that's what I said the mindset. Why I'm going there to play. Why if that team is good, I look at it like this. If I was a basketball player, right, and I'm from New York, right, I'm from a big city, and let's say I played my first 7 years in Miami. A nice warm weather, it's beautiful out there. The weather nice. Let's say I won nothing. I ain't win nothing. And let's say I'm a role player, right? I'm a role player. I know my skill set. And let's say Denver want me. The Lakers want me. Um, the Knicks want me. I'm my thing. I'm a role player. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna see where the best place I'm gonna go. If Denver got the best team, I'm like, yo, they get me, we win a championship. And let's say the Lakers not a playoff team. Let's say the Lakers is they just big because they name, but they nowhere near winning. Let's say the Knicks the same way. I'm going with the Nuggets. The money is there on all them teams are getting the same amount of money. Run TMC. Yeah, but what I'm saying is Golden State been horrible for a lot of years. Golden State been horrible for a lot of years. Steph came and that they changed that franchise around. That run TMZ, they was a little fun, but they was no threat. There's no threat. There's no threat. There's no threat. It's definitely responsibility, man. I'm big on that. Like it's especially guys at that level. The NFL players, why go up there and talk nonsense if you know the real? You know the real. Why go up and talk nonsense? Why? There's no need to do that. You have a whole bunch of people believing that nonsense, and you know it's nonsense. That's the thing. That's why I say I would love to talk to Gilbert and ask him, do you really believe or do you really be trolling? If you say you're trolling, I feel that you I don't get why you do it, but that'd be each his own. But he said make the Lakers great again. Yeah, Lakers got a good team. They got some tighten up to do, man. They got some areas they need to fix. They got some errors they need to fix. Yeah. But that's the thing with the new NBA. Everybody worry about market size and different things like that. It's confusing. Yeah, you can't do that, man. But Gilbert show is on now. I'm gonna definitely go watch it. Yeah, I definitely went. Yo, Kwame gave me Kwame Brown gave me Wednesday week what's he call that week Weasel Wednesday, some shit like that. When Kwame went at me when I defended Gil, but everything I said came true. I when I did my video about Kwame, I said the thing with Kwame Brown is, and reason why Kwame Brown, I lost a lot of respect for him. You got so mad that everybody, you said men shouldn't be talking about other men. That's gossipy. You reporting on this. You everything you was going against. You report on the man. It's about the kids. What uplifting things you do. And he gets right on the internet. Every topic he's on it. That nigga be on the Kwame be on internet a lot. Every time, I ain't gonna lie, on my phone, like Ticket Joint pop up a lot and Kwame Brown pop up. Kwame every video, or Kwame talks about debate Jordan and LeBron. Kwame talks about LeBron James. Kwame talks about Dwight Howard and his situation. He doing all that, and he went. See, that's what I said. You gotta be careful. You have to be careful. He was going in on people. Y'all guys got female tendencies, man. You guys be up here, y'all making videos, y'all talk about another man. Everything with him a man. You got to be a man. My mama cooking. You got to be a man. You up here talking about gossip, celebrity gossip. You talking about what player is better than this player, or what they doing, this, that, and the third. You gossiping. He went on a ram, his whole thing, and now he doing the exact same thing. You go on his page right now, he comment on everything that goes on. Everything. Everything. That's why I'm like, yo, that's why I said, that's why I said, yo, and I said it though. I said it. I said when them, and I told him that. I said when them topics runs out, after you don't got nobody to beef with, you gonna be doing the same thing because you getting used to them YouTube money, them super chats and all that. You getting used to it. Ain't gonna be no beefs because after a while it's gonna die down. That's one thing you don't want your channel is geared towards a bunch of arguing and beefing, because when it tones down, when your channel has a gimmick, it's over. You never want your channel to have a gimmick. Your gimmick is you always arguing and you beefing with everybody. Like there's a lot of YouTube channels like that. They go online and argue with each other all day. Start trouble with each other. Oh, when I see you this, exposing each other. Oh, you a snitch. Oh, your paperwork. Oh, you hit your girlfriend. Like they do that shit all day. A lot of them channels, not the basketball channels, but other channels. All they do expose each other. All the time, their channel's growing. People like the entertainment, but when it die down, then what? And nobody's good as Kwame Brown. I mean, Charleston White. Nobody good as him. He know how he mastered it. He know how to, and it's always gonna be somebody him to argue with. And he's just funny in general. He said nobody pop up more than Ticket. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't lying. Ticket, that's what I said. Ticket's the hardest working person on here. Yo, I don't know how he do it. I said, yo, I give him credit. Yo, the notifications, you could be watching one video and you get up in the morning, you like 3 videos behind. He done did 3 other videos that you have to catch up on. Like nobody pop up more than her, but Kwame pop up a lot too. Kwame do a lot of videos too. He said he can't stand Charleston White, but Charleston White is smart. He know how to. See, everybody don't got that long standing like him. He one person I think can constantly beef with people because the way he do it. He do it in a certain way. He can constantly beef with people and his channel gonna keep rocking. A lot of people can't uphold that. After a while, it get watered down. Your subscribers start leaving, your views going low, and your whole channel just breaking down. That's what happened with Kwame. Now Kwame talks about everything. Oh yeah, I like Too Raw. But Too Raw, he don't go live and he just do uploads. I like Too Raw channel. I like his channel. But he don't really argue. He don't argue with nobody. He more so he don't argue with nobody. But he got a good channel. I watch him all the time. The weather is cloudy. It's not bad. It's like what is it? Probably like 50 something degrees, I think. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I know the weather's beautiful out there in LA. I know that. He said he surprised Kwame didn't do more with his subscription base and upped his production value. Yeah, Kwame said, fuck that shit. I ain't gonna sit there have my shit all decked out and be fly. He said, fuck that, I'm keeping basic. Kwame said, I'm keeping this basic. That's why I always tell people you have to be careful. You gotta be careful. You start talking all that, because Kwame, that was gonna be a rough night for the Lakers. Who the Lakers play? I'm so out of tune. I've been doing so much running around. Who the Lakers play? Suns. Booker not back, right? Booker back? Yeah, it's cloudy out here. It's cloudy. It's November for real. See all these leaves on the floor? Bunch of leaves. That should be messing my car up. You get a car wash, some leaves all in your car. This is fall for real. Oh, AD out? Yeah, it's gonna be rough for the Lakers. You're right. It's gonna be rough for the Lakers. They just got to play as a team, man. They have to play as a team because Phoenix desperate. Phoenix need to win. Phoenix is desperate. They need that win. Red say expect the L.